Vice President Biden is on a visit to Iraq just a few weeks before the U.S. troops there complete their withdrawal. Among the more than 1 million Americans who have now served in Iraq over these past 8 years, Biden's own son, Beau, in the Delaware National Guard. Ann Curry is traveling on this trip with the vice president and is with us tonight from Baghdad. Ann, good evening.
Good evening to you, Brian. That's right. Well, Vice President Biden is marking the final weeks of the divisive 8-year U.S. war here in Iraq, and he's saying the Obama administration is fulfilling a promise to the American people. He reaffirmed the final withdrawal will happen before December 31st. And after meeting with Iraq's Prime Minister Maliki today, he said the U.S. is about to begin a new chapter, launching a civilian mission to help Iraq rebuild, but that it's unlikely that U.S. troops will ever return here. We were able to grab a few moments with the vice president today, and he became passionate when asked whether Americans have a moral obligation to the thousands of Iraq war veterans now returning home.
Every American business out there, if you want somebody who knows how to handle pressure, who knows how to handle billions of dollars worth of equipment, who knows how to operate under fire, hire a veteran. We have an obligation. They fought over here. They've gone through these god-awful sands and deserts in the middle of a war. They're in godforsaken places out in Afghanistan. They shouldn't have to come home and fight for a job.
What is happening here is described as the largest movement of military equipment since World War II, Brian. No one is quite sure what will happen to Iraq after the withdrawal, but the vice president says the U.S. will have a, quote, robust security relationship based on what Iraq decides. The U.S. is expected to leave behind a significant presence of U.S. contractors and also CIA operatives, Brian.
And, Ann, you can hear those C-17 and C-130 cargo planes in the air above you at the top of your report. They're going to be so busy over the next few weeks. Ann Curry is in Baghdad tonight. Ann, safe travels to your team. We'll have more of Ann's exclusive interview with Vice President Biden tomorrow morning on Today.